Today we're going to be looking at three matches. The first one is India versus England, 4th Test match, day 4 highlights. Let us look at the highest run scores for England. Firstly, we have Joe Root with 150. He passed Ricky Ponting and is now the player with the second most runs in Test cricket. And he's right underneath Sachin Tendulkar. The other player is Ben Stokes with 141. His first ton in 2 years. Not only that, but he is the third player to get more than 7,000 runs and 200 wickets in a Test match. Not only that, but he's the first captain to get a fifer and a ton in the same match. And now let's look at the other highest run scorers. We have Ollie Pope with 71, Ben Duckett with 94, and Zach Cawley with 84. Now let's look at the wicket takers for India. Firstly, we have Kamboj Siraj, who have 1 wicket each, Washington and Bumrah with 2 wickets each, and Jadeja with 4 wickets. After the first innings, England were bowled off 669. Now let's look at the second innings for India. So India lost 2 quick wickets, which was Sai Sudarshan and Jaiswal both out on the duck, but Shubman Gill and KL Rahul got some runs, with both getting a half century. Right now, KL Rahul has 87 and Shubman Gill 78, and the batsmen still at the crease. The bowlers who have wickets for England is Chris Woakes with 2 wickets, and at the end of day 4, India is 174 for 2, and India trail by 137. Now let's look at the second match, which is a T20 match, Australia versus West Indies. Now Australia won the toss and elected to bowl first, again. Now let's look at the highest run scorers for West Indies. So no one got a half century, the highest being by Rutherford, 31, and then 28 by both Powell and Shepherd. Now the wicket takers for Australia is Hardy, Bartlett, and Abbott with 2 wickets each, and Adam Zampa with 3 wickets. Now, after 20 overs, West Indies is 205 for 9. Let's look at the highest run scorers for Australia. That is Cameron Green with 55, Josh Inglis with 51, and Glenn Maxwell with 47. Now, the bowlers who have wickets for West Indies is Holder, Shepherd, and Hussain with 1 wicket, and Blades with 3 wickets. At the end of the match, Australia is 206 for 7, and they win by 3 wickets, having 4 balls left to play. And Australia lead the series 4-0. Now let's look at the third match, and that is New Zealand versus South Africa. This was the final for the tri-series that was going on with Zimbabwe, New Zealand, and South Africa. Now, South Africa won the toss and elected to bowl first. Let's look at the highest run scorers for New Zealand. That is Conway and Ravindra with 47 each. Now, the bowlers who have wickets for South Africa is Burger, Mapaka, Muthusamy with 1 wicket each, and Ngidi with 2 wickets. At the end of 20 overs, New Zealand is 180 for 5. Now let's look at the first innings for South Africa. The highest run scorers for South Africa is Pretorius with 51 and Hendricks with 37. The wicket takers for New Zealand is Duffy, Focus, Malene, and Bracer with 1 wicket each, and then Henry with 2 wickets. At the end of the match, 20 overs for South Africa. South Africa is 177 for 6, and New Zealand won by 3 runs. So New Zealand is the champions of the tri-series. Before we leave, don't forget to support my channel by clicking that subscribe and notification bell, and help me reach my channel and help me reach my target of 100,000 subscribers. And remember, when you're looking for cricket updates, you can find them on Rekha Cricket Daily. I'll see you next time.